We're here now with Michael Knight with the ATF to shed some inside sight on what has gone on in Boston, as we have all just really been glued to the screen, glued to our computers, glued to the Boston police scanner tonight. Tell us about the intensity that must have been going on with the ATF officers there, the FBI, all of them. You've been in very stressful situations like this.
Sure, and over the last hour, we've been monitoring the chats, and we had a lot of great questions, a lot of great comments, and one of the main comments that were made, or questions, dealt with how can law enforcement as a whole entity work well together. You know, in many major cases or incidents, you have a multitude of agencies all working well together. And in this particular case, our National Center for Explosive Training and Research is a facility that brings together bomb technicians and investigators so that when there's a major incident, basically the seamlessly of the investigations work very well together. The training with the post-blast investigations, the homemade explosives, and the disposal of explosive materials are all items that are consistent with the training, so that when an incident like this and the chats that we were receiving come through, this all adds into the fact that law enforcement agencies are collaboratively working well together. And
you said another big question people were asking is, what can we do? We have tons of events all over Music City all the time. The marathon coming up, festivals all the time. People are saying, what can we do, A, if we see anything, and B, to make things easier on authorities?
Sure, and those were questions that also came from the chats. In both adults and children, report suspicious items. If there is anything that is out there that is out of the ordinary, something that your intuition or instinct feels that is not in place, report that to law enforcement authorities. We have the complete confidence in our law enforcement, no matter what state, in these crises and in major events. So report those incidents, and including videos or photographs.
Obviously, a lot of relief in Boston tonight. The U.S. Attorney there said, though, her work now begins. Talk about this process, because for people like yourself and your counterparts in Boston, their work is not over. Now they have to dissect everything they've done and give it to the U.S. Attorney's Office. Walk us through that process.
Right. In any
this is where we get down to the minutia.
Right. Yeah. In any major investigation, even though the individual or individuals may be apprehended, the investigation continues. The sharing of information, the gathering of intelligence, all the video clips, all the pictures, to make sure that there are no other individuals or any other groups that may be involved. And so that is all part of the ongoing investigation at any major crime scene, be it a criminal or non-criminal act. So it may take a long period of time to dissect all the information, put all this information together, and to make sure that we have that information so that future events could be thwarted off.
And how much concern is there right now for copycat crimes or anything like that during this time?
Right. There's always a concern for copycats. Copycat crimes that may actually be criminal in nature or maybe a hoax in nature. But nonetheless, all those have to be taken seriously.
Yeah, and also right now we always get these scams too, where people are wanting you to give money for the Red Cross. Got to watch out for those as well. They're definitely going to be popping up over the next few days.
Right.
Absolutely. Okay, Michael Knight with the ATF, thank you so much for being with us. If you'd like to ask him a question, he is at your disposal right now. Go to fox17.com, and right there at the top of our website, you'll see where the chat line is. Click on that, and you can talk to him right now.
Great.
It's easy to do, very easy. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.